Okay, everyone, let's begin the meeting. First things first, can we have Vincent to check the attendance, please?
Sure thing. Let's see, we have Risa, Basi, Jolly, Patrick, Kate, Aniver, and Emilio. That's 7 in total.
Great, thank you, Vincent. Now, let's get started with the discussion. First item on the agenda is the venue. I propose that we hold a reunion in Tinajawan or Baler. What do you think, guys? Let's start voting. Who is in favor of Tinajawan? None? Baler?
I suggest Baler. It's more popular destination and has better amenities for our activities.
I agree with Basi. Baler sounds like a great idea.
Baler it is, then. I've been there before and it's a fantastic place for a beach reunion.
Count me in for ballet too. It's closer to where I live, so it's more convenient for me.
Baler it is, then I've always wanted to go there, and this reunion seems like the perfect opportunity.
Jomar, do you have any objection to holding the reunion at the beach?
I do. I think it would be difficult to plan and organize everything if we hold the reunion at the beach. What if there's bad weather or other unforeseen circumstance that prevent us from doing the activities we're planned?
That's a valid concern, but we can always have backup plans in case something unexpected happens. And besides, Baler is such a beautiful and fun location. I think it's worth the extra effort to plan. Vincent, can you please count the votes for each item and record them?
Sure thing, Risa. I'll keep track of the votes.
Great, thank you. So settled then. That 6 votes is in favor of Belair. Now, let's move on to the next item on the agenda. Should we rent a van or a hired van? So who is in favor of hired van? Nothing? Rent van.
I suggest we rent a van. It's more cost effective and we can ride all together.
I agree. Renting a van would be more practical.
Count me in for renting a van too. It's easier to manage and accommodate all of us.
I'm fine with renting a van as well.
I agree. Let's rent a van.
Renting a van sounds good to me too. Let's rent one.
Great, it's settled. We'll rent a van. Now, let's talk about the customized shirts. Do we need
I
them?
think we should get custom shirts. It will make us look more unified as a family.
I agree with Ate Jolly. It's a good idea.
I'm in a favor of getting custom shirts too. It will add to the fun of the reunion.
I think custom shirts are a good idea too.
I'm okay with custom shirts. Let's get them.
Some shirt sound great. Let's do it.
Okay, custom shirts it is. Now, let's talk about the foods. Any suggestion?
I was thinking of having a buffet style dinner with seafood and grilled meat options. What do you think, guys?
I'm not a big fan of seafoods. How about adding some vegetarian options?
I agree we should have something for everyone. I think we should have a taco bar, that way people can customize their own meals.
Thank you for your suggestions. Let's put it to a vote. Who's in favor of the buffet? And who's in favor of the taco bar? It looks like the taco bar wins. Well, make sure to include vegetarian options as well. Vincent, please mark that down.
Will do.
So, it's settled then. Let's move on to the drinks. Any suggestions?
I think we should have some non-alcoholic options for the kids and those who don't drink.
We should also limit the amount of alcohol to make sure everyone drinks responsibly.
How about having some tropical themed cocktails for the adults?
Just having both. That way, the adults can enjoy some drinks while the kids can have non-alcoholic.
I vote for both.
Vote for me too.
I vote for both.
Same here, but
I'm in favor vote as well.
Me too.
Vincent, can you please count the votes for the both alcoholic and non-alcoholic beverages? So it's an unanimous decision. Let's proceed to the activities. In addition to the bonfire that I love, I was thinking we could have a talent show where family members can showcase their talents.
That's a great idea. We can also have some games like tug of war and maybe even scavenger hunt.
How about beach volleyball? We can set up net and have our teams compete.
And maybe some water sports like kayaking or paddleboarding.
Those are all great ideas. Could also have some board games and cards for those who prefer indoor activities.
I think we should also make sure there's plenty of time for everyone to just relax and enjoy the beach.
Yes, that's important too. Okay, so we have a buffet-style meal with options, alcoholic and non-alcoholic options, a bonfire, talent show, and beach games. Is there anything else we should add?
Maybe we can have a photo booth or designated photographer to take family pictures.
That's a great idea. We can also make sure to bring some beach chairs and umbrellas for those who want to just relax and soak up the sun.
And we should also make sure to have plenty of sunscreen and bug spray available for everyone.
And we should also have some music and sing-along session.
Right. Those are all great suggestions. We can all make those activities happen. So Vincent, please mark all the activities down.
Got it, Risa?
Let's make sure to assign responsibilities to each of us so we can start organizing the reunion. But lastly, how much is the share of each family then? Let's also consider our budget for this reunion. We have allotted 50,000.
We can rent a van for 10,000 pesos. And for the customer search, we can have it for 250 pesos each.
For the food, we can have a buffet for 350 pesos per each.
For the drinks, we can have an open bar for 7,000 pesos, and for non-alcoholic drinks for the kids, we can have it for 3,000.
For the games, we can have it for free since all the materials we need is we can borrow and get it in our house.
Fire, we can have it for free since we can gather the wood ourselves.
For the sing-along, we can use a portable speaker we already have, so it's free. And for the photo booth, we can rent it for 3,000 pesos.
Okay, so let's summarize our expenses. We have a van rental 10,000, shirts 2,500, food is 24,500, drinks for 10,000, and photo booth for 3,000. That brings us to a total of 50,000.
Okay, Risa, I will assign 7,200 pesos to each to cover the expenses.
Alright, that sounds fair. Any other suggestions or concerns? Okay, then that concludes our meeting. Let's all start preparing for the reunion. Thank you for your time and cooperation.